As GLP-1 sales surge, insulin users fear Novo Nordisk and Eli Lilly will move on without them. Around the world, patients suddenly can't find enough of the insulins made by companies they have long relied on to do so. In the US, Novo Nordisk's recent decision to discontinue a product has left patients with fewer options. At the same time, patients are encountering shortages of other products from Novo and Eli Lilly. For months, pharmacies have been running out of vials of certain insulins that patients use to fill the pumps they wear on their body. These patients are concerned they'll be left behind as Novo and Lilly go all in on GLP-1 drugs, and at the same time, they don't know where else to turn, since Novo and Lilly have monopolized the insulin market for so long. Patients and doctors say they recognize that pharmaceutical companies are driven by financial interests and will concentrate resources on the most profitable drugs. But they also believe Novo and Lilly have an obligation to ensure continued access to the life-saving insulin that they've been making for decades. Worldwide shortages. As the shortages extended into March, Parrish, a rising senior at Yale University with type 1 diabetes, grew anxious that he wouldn't be able to get new vials in time. So he filled his pump with some leftover insulin that was slightly past its expiration date. Parrish had to be rushed to the emergency room. Novo decided last year to discontinue an insulin called Levemir after cutting its price, and Lilly this year discontinued its 3 ml vial of Humalog, the insulin that hospitals use for inpatient care. Hospitals have now had to stock up on the 10 ml vials that patients use at home. Novo said its decision not to renew the contract for pens was due to manufacturing capacity limitations, though the company is still supplying vials. A new moneymaker? Insulin is not as profitable as it once was, and it's long been targeted by politicians vowing to lower drug prices. Just last week, the Federal Trade Commission was reported to be scrutinizing insulin makers over their negotiations with drug middlemen on prices. If the discontinuation of Levemir is any guide, that doesn't seem likely to happen, Ramachandran said. We haven't seen companies taking a more proactive role to ensure that these life-saving medications are actually going to be made and continually accessible to patients. We are our patients' keepers. Silence is complicity. Unity is strength. Let's advocate for the continued production of insulin. Profit before patient concerns equals death.